we have discussed 4 points. What is the most important gaps? What are the strongest opportunities? What is the most impactful strategies for the private sector to promote women economic rights? The role of government and how the enabling environment is needed from the government, and without that we cannot move a lot. Also, the role of NGOs in the process.
We started with the broad question of why do we speak anyway about women's inclusion in the workplace? So really, when you take into consideration women's issues, women's reproductive role, and apply that to her productive role in employing her, that you really get good results, that you have more performance. And this is in the end what we want.
Of course, gender equality weaknesses and issues in the private sector are illustrated in our region by the low female employment rate, the weak representation of women at the level of decision-making positions within the companies, and the very low number of businesses created by women.
It's not about talking about women inclusion in the workplace as numbers. And we really including women in high positions and leadership position. We find no, they are falling out.
We have women who are not yet convinced of the fact that they can be the leaders.
It's really hard to get promoted if you are a woman. If you are a woman, you need to double or triple your effort to get noticed. The lack of skills and competences hinder a lot of women's ability to reach a decent job.
After that, we came to the second question. We spoke more about why is it important for the private sector to support gender equality. When you do have equal access to men and women in the private sector, then you are more likely to have a diverse and complete understanding of the needs in terms of where you want to get as a company, because men and women have different ways of approaching issues which complete each other.
Our colleague from Morocco insisted that women in leadership positions are a great asset for other women, and they are role model and they are a good example, and having them and recognizing them is very important for women achievement. What can the private sector do? In fact, we have a lot.
We should not be only resilient when there are changes, but we should endeavor to accompany changes, so changes will be more easily introduced within the whole mentality of the society and within the way civil society is working, and new visions should be introduced in this way.
So changing of culture toward the women, changing also behavior and the practice is a major issue. Also offering equal training opportunities for women. If you are going to do gender equality, you can do it and do it now.